that you did not believe in God. I'm telling you that I'm waiting for you to give me this argument that shows that science somehow does not give us God. I'm telling you that, look, the fact that we're having a present conversation right now in the present is proof that there's no infinite regress of past causes. And there needs to be one uncaused cause that brought all of this about. It doesn't matter how. I don't need to be a scientist about the Big Bang. All I need to know is understand the simple logic that me and you could comprehend, yeah, with our minds. There needs to be a first uncaused cause.
Why does it?
Pablo, wait, don't get into the conversation. Come on. So tell me, I'm waiting for it. What's the scientific argument that was like, oh, now I can't believe in God?
You have proved a good point to me.
We're not speaking about certain.
We're speaking about he's an atheist, and he at first, maybe he takes it back now. At first he was saying that scientific inquiry was that what led him to be an atheist, and I told him there's no scientific argument to that will lead you that way. In fact, the fact that we're having a present conversation is proof that God exists. So yeah, go on. I don't mean to interrupt you. Go on. No, or let us finish, and then we'll have a conversation as well.
How would you explain that, he created everything in 10
You're not in need. Here's what I'll tell you, bro. You don't need to explain that. All you need to do is figure out whether this God exists or not. Because that's our conversation right now, right?
Yeah.
You said that. I think you at first said you were a little bit undecided.
Yeah.
So the question is, can we use our mind to reach a conclusion that God does exist? So that's all I'm asking you. Tony, don't butt in. Let us finish the conversation. So go on. So now I'm asking you, does that make logical and rational sense to you?
Yeah, but you can't just say that God exists and then that means that everything he did automatically happened.
We're not saying that. All I want to right now establish with you is to move you away from agnosticism through an argument that is reasoned, that is logically sound, that you could understand and accept. The fact that we're having a conversation right now tells us what? There couldn't have been infinite number of past instances. The past needed to have a beginning. Think of a sniper, yeah? You know in the movies when there's a sniper and he's about to take a shot and he has an earpiece and he's asked his commander, he's like, do I have the right to shoot? If that commander had a commander, and that commander had a commander, and this infinite chain of command went backwards infinitely, would the sniper ever take the shot?
Well, no, but...
Why?
Because it goes on forever.
Because it goes on forever backwards. The command to shoot will never come back down the chain. So the fact that there's a present moment right now between me and you having this conversation is proof that the past doesn't infinitely go backwards. It stops at one point, it began, and we are here right now.
Isn't that point the Big Bang, where this world was created, on my birth or your birth?
No, that's a material point. So that's where materiality got, but what brought about the Big Bang? That's the thing, and the Big Bang was not uncaused.
Well, it's physics.
Yeah, what brought about the laws of physics?
Where did the universe come from? Think about it.
Bro, think about it. Have you ever seen a law without a lawmaker? Have you ever just seen a...
No, let him just ponder on that thought. Where do you think the universe came from? How would you answer that question?
But where the universe came from?
Yeah.
Well,
Come back if you want.
I'm not sciencey enough to explain it, but
You don't need to be.
We're not
I'm
asking you to be
saying it exists
sciencey.
or it doesn't exist. I'm just,
No, but you know that the universe exists, right?
yeah.
So the question, like if I ask you where did you come from, you probably say my parents, yes? So everything has a cause, yes? Whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's the mountains, whether it's the entire universe. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, where did all this come from? What is the first thing that comes to your mind?
At the moment, not, but I've done.
Anyone.
I don't think it comes to my mind. You were saying
is
that there doesn't have to be a start point, apparently, about the science behind it. But if,
Yeah, but that's
if there's
pseudo.
no
That's
start
not
point-
science. That's
yeah,
pseudo,
like, that's a cutting edge
that is
science.
pseudoscience.
What
Science
does that
tells
mean?
us
Pseudoscience means fake science.
means
How
not,
do you know- how do you
not
know
real
it's fake
science.
science?
Because the real scientists
I
tell
think there's Nobel winning scientists.
it doesn't matter. 13.8
You know,
million
there's a
years
Nobel
ago,
laureate called Francis Crick. You know what he believes? He
What?
believes that aliens brought us about.
Yeah, exactly.
So just because you have a
do you know
Nobel,
that's not true?
he has no proof for it.
What's your proof?
And so that's the thing. all I've been giving you right now is philosophical proofs.
No, but the thing is,
Philosophy isn't proof, isn't it? It's an
Yeah, if
idea.
you-
No.
if you
That
look
is.
at lots of
Who told you that?
That's what I think.
Yeah,
That's my. I don't know.
philosophy is-
I'm not,
So
I'm
do you
not a
know-
That's
genius.
why there's so many different ones of them. Because
Yeah.
if we were
It's-
able to prove that one philosophy exists, what would be the point in our
So
Yeah,
why is
exactly,
there then so many scientific theories about a lot of things? Just because there's a lot of theories doesn't mean
'Cause they're
something's
trying
not
to-
true.
They're trying to find the fact.
Scientific-
Okay, so that's what philosophers do. You know, science, all of
Well,
it
you're
is
arguing
based
you have
on.
the fact, not
No,
finding
no.
the fact.
No. I mean, wait. Well, okay, for example, you know that all of science, all of it, is based on the philosophy of science. So if you reject philosophy, you can't take science.
I'm not rejecting it. I'm just saying there's different ideas about the same thing.
No, it's not. I'm not. Yeah, okay.
there
So
are-
that's
there are
different theories
there are-
about
there
the
are
same
different
thing.
models to
Yeah.
the same thing,
Yeah.
but there are certain models which are more accepted than the others.
Exactly.
Right now, the most accepted model is
And-
the Big Bang Theory.
So, and all religions trying to prove the same thing. So is there an
No, here
accepted
we are not.
model?
Right now, we are not talking about religion. We're talking about the cause and
No,
effect.
I was trying to talk about religion now.
So do you actually believe in God?
I don't know.
You don't. So what do
So
you
why
mean by
talk about religion? Yeah.
I'm just interested in it. I'm not allowed to talk.
So no. I'm
No,
not saying.
you are. But
Yeah.
we are jumping like from one topic to another.
Okay.
It's like
But let's
putting the
finish one.
cart. It's like putting the cart before the horse. Because
Yeah,
you know
let's
why?
finish one
Religion.
and
What
then-
is religion? Yeah. Religion.
Misrepresenting the science.
yeah.
No. We're not
he
talking
can-
science, Tony. So there's no way we could
You
miss it.
taught the philosophy of science. I heard you say.
No. Philosophy of science is not science. So I'm not misrepresenting science.
Oh, why? Why
All
are
I'm
you pushing
saying-
that guy, man?
Yeah. Just
Seriously.
Tony. It's just, bro.
I thought he was asking me.
The reason why I told you you're putting the cart before the horse is because there's
They're
no.
misrepresenting
There's
the
no
philosophy
point.
of science.
There's no point that of talking about religion before we talk about whether God exists. Why? Because religion. What is religion? It's a conception of God, and it's a way to live your life according to God. If you don't even believe in God yet, we're putting the cart before the horse. So that's why we're trying to. This brother here, he's saying he's not sure about whether God exists. You said earlier, I think that you said you're an atheist. So it's more beneficial. It makes more sense. It's actually the better route to first establish whether God exists or not, and where this world came from, and then we could talk about which religion is right. You know what I mean?
Wasn't religion first made for try and control people, like for more important people in society to control poor people? Like look at Victorian
What
society.
controls you today?
You don't
My
need to be
brain.
religious
Well,
to control
no.
people.
What? No, well, no, but
No,
it
you're
wasn't that
an
way of doing it.
irreligious. You're an irreligious person.
Yeah.
Aren't you controlled by your government and all its laws?
Yeah, but the government's not a religion. I don't know what you're trying to say.
No, I'm trying to show you that
government is
everything, all of ideology and all of structures control people. It's nothing specific to
No,
religion.
but wasn't religion created to try and control people? Was it
No.
No, but you don't.
That's an
need,
assumption,
You don't
that's
need
my
religion
point.
if you want to control someone.
Yeah.
not? Yeah, but human race is before religion.
Like,
I
it's not like-
No,
yeah,
no. I mean, why would you say that?
It's true.
What do you mean?
Why would
when
you
the
say
first
that?
people
In fact,
came around, there
much
wasn't
of the
all your
morals that
religions.
you see.
No, of course there
morality
was.
Yeah,
comes
no,
from
there wasn't.
religion.
This, of
You
course.
said that, like,
When
the
people
Neanderthals
first came
were
around, you
Jewish.
said
Yeah.
it was all so.
Again?
How?
What do you think? First of all, who are the first people?
The Neanderthals.
No, they're not.
Well, who are the first people then?
Everyone.
Adam.
They believed in
Adam and
something.
Eve.
They might have, I don't know, worshipped.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if they don't have a religion,
So,
they worship.
do you
something,
believe the
maybe
story about the
money.
rib and how?
Yeah, there's always
I-
some.
Wait,
so you think-
who
you
have
think-
some authority?
Wait, I don't want to
So
interrupt
didn't-
them. One second. Let's not interrupt them.
No,
No,
no.
you're trying to. Wait, you're telling me that the God who created all of the cosmos can't create a woman out of a rib?
What about the evolution of
What
species?
about evolution?
No, let's not jump too many topics. So,
Yeah, okay, let's-
you know, earlier I asked you the question, where did the universe come from? What is your answer to that?
The universe, the Big Bang. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
You don't need to be.
I've got the physics.
You don't need to be.
He's got the physics.
I
Yeah,
got
he
the
can,
No,
he can come in.
no, but
got
the
the
thing,
physics.
the thing is,
I have the physics here.
you don't believe in the physics, Tony.
I have the physics.
You
don't believe in the
I
physics.
totally have the physics, okay? Because I can quote to you at least 15 Nobel Prize winning physicists who do believe
You know
that
Nobel
the
laureates.
universe, who do believe. I've got the list: Albert Einstein, Stephen Weinberg, Richard
So,
Feynman.
what are they? What
Roger
are you trying to
Penrose.
prove right
I can
now?
quote from them on what
Yes.
they believe. And I'm not saying they're right. Let me be clear. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. You guys may be right. And I have a respect for your religion and for the pillars and the ethics. So I'm not coming here to damn a religion, but I do think it's important to be honest. And I'm being as honest as I can about looking at hard facts. And when there's enough Nobel Prize winning physicists who say it's credible that matter and energy always existed, I, as somebody who isn't an expert in the field, should give them some credence and admit the reality is the jury is out on this topic. So although it's possible that you guys are right and maybe in the beginning there was nothing, there was a Big Bang, you may be correct. But to represent things fairly to an audience, it seems there is a body of opinion within the Nobel Prize winning communities, and I can quote you here. If you
Opinion.
So
That
I
was the
like,
right word.
I know
I like that it was a body of opinion, not a
So
consensus
guys,
like
it's
last
an
time.
opinion, which is a
It's not
hypothesis.
backed
But
up.
yours
Yeah,
is an
yeah,
opinion
yeah.
as well.
No, no,
You
no.
and me.
Yes,
No,
yes.
in science, there's something called opinion,
Of
which is
course it's opinion.
hypothesis.
Of
Yeah.
And there's
course
something
it's
called a
opinion.
theory.
Yeah, but you realize all of these
peer
are
review.
are
When it's an
opinions.
opinion, it's not even a
Naturally,
theory.
I'm not
Yeah.
suggesting they're not.
There's
You
nothing
understand?
proven.
So it doesn't matter how many
I'm
Nobel
saying that
Prize
the
winners he
people who are
quotes,
all
as
I'm
long as
saying
it's an
is
opinion in science,
people who are
that
the
is still
experts in the
a work in
field.
progress.
Couldn't it be argued that you're...
No, no,
I'm
that's
not
still a work
representing-
in progress, it
I'm
means.
not representing.
That's what an
it.
opinion means.
Science totally understands.
But
it's
anyway, look,
always
if you're
a
going to
work
bring
in
opinions in
progress,
science,
okay?
then you could say, well, what does
I
that
told
guy
you,
Francis
Francis Crick's opinion is that we were seeded by aliens. So
Is he- is
and
he
he's
a
a
Nobel
Nobel
Prize
laureate,
winner?
and he's a Nobel laureate,
Exactly.
Nobel Prize
There you go.
winner.
So opinions
Which
can
goes
go
to prove that all
anywhere.
Nobel
No.
laureates are accurate.
No. It goes to prove that for every human there's an opinion, and for every scientist there's an opinion. It doesn't matter. We don't live our lives based on opinions. Yes,
when
go
you're
on.
studying a subject, a
Yes.
scientific subject, a logical subject,
Yes.
a subject which is based in logic,
Yeah.
you look to the alleged experts in the field. Now, I pick
Sure.
these people as the experts in the field because they won Nobel
But
Prizes.
so is Francis Crick, right?
Yeah,
he's
he's
an
an
expert.
expert.
Crickers, and they make mistakes. Everybody does.
Okay, cool.
But they can
the
make
fact
mistakes
that-
as well.
The fact that these scientists have produced aeroplanes that
right.
flies,
Yeah.
using
Yeah, yeah.
Newtonian
You know
physics.
what's
Habibi,
Yes.
we have to go for Maghrib.
Yeah,
The young people
yes,
have gone.
I know.
So I think
Tony,
we have
you
to go
know,
and pray.
but so we'll end on this, bro. You know, like let me tell you this. No, you know Newton, Isaac Newton.
Hang on.
We used.
Are you accepting
written
my
here.
general thesis that if I'm giving you a list of names here,
I'm accepting.
Stephen Hawking,
I'm accepting
Roger
that I have to go
Penrose,
pray Maghrib.
It's an opinion.
You're
all
accepting
opinion.
it.
Tony's all opinion.
I'm accepting that I have to go pray Maghrib. Thank you for reminding me.
Until they
Oh
go.
yeah, it's
until
Dawah
they
wise.
reach theory,
DAW
It's an opinion.
A H
Doesn't matter. Opinion is an opinion.
WISE.
In science, it's an
SE.
opinion.
Yeah, Dawah wise. It'll be up in I don't know the next week or so. Yeah, there you go. All right, nice having a conversation with you. And if you're, my name is Ismail, by the way, or Ishmael, whatever his thing. Good meeting you, bro. What's your name?
Bede.
Deed.
Like Francis Crick's opinion was that we came from aliens. That's an opinion. Tony, go away.
Tony, you're not even certain that you exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Anyway,
are you going around?
No, I'm
Really?
all he does is opinions. That's not proof of anything.